We're always looking for reasons to celebrate the arts. And one of the things that we're most earnest about really is arts and education, because that really is what nurtures the creativity and imagination of young people. So this year, as every year, the Congressional Art Competition was offered by Congressman McClintock in our district, District 4. So we invite high school students to participate, send information to all the high schools in District 4, and then the teachers pick up the ball and make sure that they invite the students to go ahead and get their art in for the judging. And El Dorado Arts Council has been really honored to be able to participate in this Congressional Art Competition for several years now. Thank you, everybody, for driving to Placerville or coming on downtown if you're from the area. We're so happy that you're here. Kathy, should we stick to? We've got an agenda.
Yes.
So here we go.
Yes. So anyway, we'd like to welcome all of you for coming. Thank you so very much. We have all the students and art teachers and your families, and just want to congratulate you also for a great Congressional Art Competition this year. And first off the agenda, as I'm going to turn it over to Deb, would like to give our thanks to our judges this year. We had Deb Jensen and from the El Dorado Arts Council, the executive director, and we also had Judy Nielsen. She's from Nevada County Superintendent School, Elgin Cannon from Lassen County, and Diana Ruslin. She's a Rockland City Council member and arts director for Villanova University, Pennsylvania. I want to first of all mention all of them and thank them very much. And also want to thank Deb Jensen and the El Dorado Arts Council for hosting the reception today, and thank you so very much.
I'm Deb, and I have got to tell you, this is the most exquisite collection of art I've seen in the many years that the El Dorado Arts Council has been participating. The quality is high, the number of submissions is high, students and their parents and their teachers are here. That's unbelievable. As I've been sort of passing through the room and shaking hands and greeting people, the number one thing that I've been hearing from parents is, you know, it's that art teacher. It's that art teacher. It's that art teacher. And of course, the students who created the artwork are happy to agree with that. So I just want to punctuate how much the arts community and our communities in general require art teachers who give their time and their energy and their love of the subject and the work to students who are going to be the creative, innovative, imaginative thinkers of the future. So please, let's have a round of applause for the teachers. And keep on applauding for the parents and the grandparents. And absolutely for the students who, let's not even say students, let's just say the artists. Let's say applause for the artists. Our most important guest of all is our Congressman, Representative Tom McClintock. It's always thrilling to have one of our leaders in the House, and Representative McClintock has been here every year for 4 years in a row for this particular celebration of the arts and youth and students, and here he is today with an incredibly busy schedule, as you can imagine. He's in Placerville, and we're so happy to welcome you.
I do have to correct you. I think I am the least important person in this room. Most important, of course, are the students who've made this competition possible. Next are the teachers who inspired them, and the parents who've supported them. And then next is the Arts Council, and not just here in El Dorado County, but represented by counties throughout this 4th Congressional District. that have organized this and provided the judging, because if I were doing the judging, let me tell you, it would be a disaster. So I appreciate all of your being here. You know, when you reflect on the great civilizations that have come before us, think about what is left of them thousands and thousands of years later. It's their art. And that's the contribution that every generation makes to mankind, is that ability to turn nature and theory into these great works of art. So it's a great honor for me to sponsor this. As you know, this is an annual congressionally sponsored competition. Every congressional district across the country, 435 of them, plus the territories, all have a competition and all have a screening process, in this case sponsored by the local arts councils, to determine that one piece of student artwork within the district to be flown to Washington, D.C. and placed in what they call the Cannon Tunnel, which is the main thoroughfare between the House office buildings and the United States Capitol. I and every member of the Congress pass these displays probably 3 or 4 times a day during the year that they are displayed there. And not surprisingly, a lot of these high school students end up getting some very significant bids on their artwork throughout the year, so something else to think about. At any rate, thank you all for being here. Thank you for making this possible. And with that, shall we get to the awards?
Yes, let's. Okay, so I'm going to say who's the recipient of the certificate and award, and I'm going to try to pronounce it correctly. And then if the student would come on up, and all the teachers that are here should be close proximity also. And Congressman, will you do the handshaking?
I'd be honored.
Okay, great. Okay, so our first recipient for honorable mention and artistic discovery is Nicholas Balashi. Balashi?
Balachi.
Balachi. Thank you.
I'm going to accept for him.
here's
Hey, it's good to see you again.
South Lake Tahoe, once again.
Thank you.
Dominating.
Nicholas's teacher, Candy Lincoln. And also honorable mention, Isabella Chacha. Did I get that right? Oh, Isabella. I got that one right.
Congratulations.
Okay, Isabella, turn this way, please. Oh, there you go. Our teacher?
Ah,
Yes,
very good.
and-
Absolutely. Come on in. Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
please.
Maybe we'll do a 3 handshake. All right, thank you.
And thank you for your work.
From Granite Bay High School, right?
Outstanding.
Thank you. Our third place winner, Jake Sampson.
Also Granite Bay, huh?
First with Jake.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on in.
Get on in.
Very nice to meet you. Good to meet you. Congratulations.
Sharing third place, Isabella Wolfsburg Gismundo. Ooh, did I say that right? And what high school are you representing?
South Tahoe High School.
South Tahoe High School.
Candy.
I'm
on back,
camera
Candy.
shy. She looks better than I do.
Great. Congratulations.
Thank you. Did everyone get a chance to walk up and down and look at all of this artwork? Holy cow, the judging was so difficult, I can't even tell you. And that's why we have ties in a couple of the award categories. The bar was so high that we wanted to recognize and acknowledge the efforts of many students But that's not to say that it was, you know, just sort of cavalierly rewarded. We really did end up with high scores. And we judge these pieces of artwork on composition, the message that it's sending, the execution of the work. So there are several categories that we're looking at as we're going through and judging. And so our second place winner, we've got 2 second place winners, Nicole Barron.
Nicole, congratulations.
Thank you.
Very good.
I was about ready to take a picture.
South Tahoe, run for the money.
Yeah.
Very good.
Also presented with second place, Colton McHugh.
Which high school? South Tahoe. South Tahoe,
So our first place winner created a piece of work with her camera. And I didn't hear this story from her, but I heard it from Kathy. Can I tell the story, Kathy? It's Sandy Robles. So Sandy, come on up here first. Let's do the applause. Sandy's artwork is at first a little bit of a gasp. When I saw it as a judge, I gave a little bit of a and yet it's so beautiful. It captures that moment when I have a brand new granddaughter, so excuse me. When a brand new baby is born. And I understand that this is your nephew.
Yeah.
And the first of a new generation of your family. So the image has multiple layers of importance and meaning and beauty to it. And Sandy, you just did such a beautiful job. Thank you so much and congratulations. Sandy is from South Tahoe High School. Candy Lincoln is her esteemed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Candy Lincoln is her instructor. Will you come? Come on. There we go. And one of the things that we're just so happy to award Sandy is a trip to Washington, D.C. And the certificate is from Southwest Airlines, but the Congressman's office, Kathy Arts in particular, every year makes those calls to make sure that our student from this district gets to go to Washington, D.C. and take that walk in the tunnel once or twice at least. If you're there, maybe Sandy can come and visit you there. And I think it's just a really wonderful opportunity for you, Sandy, and kicks off your art career in a really great way. And please know that your whole community of artists and teachers and parents and Arts Council staff really appreciate what you've done and wish you the very best.
Can I add something?
Yes, please.
This contest has changed the lives of everybody who has won it or even participated in it. So it's been a godsend to our programs.
great.
So,
We'll
thank
keep
you.
at it.
Thank you.
You guys see it? Looking forward to seeing you at Washington. And as a photographer, you will find Washington, D.C. is a photographer's heaven.
Thank you. Best of luck.
And Deb, again, thank you and all of your colleagues
Thank
for
you.
all of your help in doing this.
Thank you, Congressman. It's great to have you here. Thank you very much for being
He has really good instructions and pushes us in a good way to do the best we can, and has really good instructions. I already said that. and he teaches really well and explains things really well.
It gives us like a specific set of steps that can really just narrow down our abilities and really concentrate it into something, impressive.
It helps that he's a professional artist, and he gives us the tools that he's been successful with, so we know that it works.
He allows us to express our individuality and to create the wonderful art that you're seeing here.
Okay. So, sir.
That sounded pretty good. Grades must be due pretty soon.
What's your secret?
Pretty much just I am teaching the class based on how I would want to be taught. So I try to create a classroom environment of the ways to learn how to paint things and learn how to express yourself in the easiest way possible. So through college, it was always frustrating trying to learn how to paint. And then so I want to give them all the tools that they need so they can pursue their painting. They're doing an amazing group of students that are willing to work really hard. And so just really proud of them. They did an amazing job.
I took quite a few pictures while we were on a hike, and I went through them afterwards and sort of looked into these ones and found that they were like sort of similar, the trees, and then I collected them and put them together in Photoshop.
But more than that, this is about, we had a horrible fire up in Tahoe a few years ago, and it devastated the area where he lives. And so part of the healing process is creating art. And he went back and he decided to do an in-depth study of the area and the way things are regrowing and the rebirth that is coming out of the destruction. It's sort of like a phoenix type theory, okay? So it's really about regrowth after the death of so many things in that area.
And you're the proud dad.
I'm the proud dad, Steve, and yeah, that really means a lot to us, this particular piece of artwork, and I was really surprised and proud that Colton did it. I hadn't even seen it until just very recently, and it's very important to us.
Technically, it's a very difficult piece to do because you're melding three totally different photos from different areas into one, and I was rather amazed. He worked at this an extensive amount of time. He's only a beginning digital photography person, so for him to stick with it and learn the skills to do this was an immense accomplishment.
My name is Isabella Wolfsburg-Ismundo, and this is my twin sister, Safira. She's the model in the photo. And I originally did this as a fashion photo shoot, and as I was going through the role, I noticed this one, and I thought it was really elegant and powerful. And it sort of had a classic 50s look, so I thought it was very memorable, so I chose this photo to enter into this competition.
She spoke well. I don't need to add anything. Okay? Yep.
All right, let me get a close-up.
Is that better? Or?
Okay, hold on. There you go.
Hi, this is my student from South Lake Tahoe, Sandy Robles. And this is her photo that she took in first place, and it's of her nephew. What's his name?
Donovan.
Donovan? This is Donovan, and he was born on
December 5th at 11 in the night.
11 at night, and she was there for the birth.
Yeah.
And she took this series of photos, and this is at the moment of separation from his mother. And it's a very gripping photo if you see it in person, especially for us women. We all sort of go when we see it, and it's a lovely photo.
And it was probably a very difficult photo to take. I don't know if people appreciate that.
With the lighting in there, it's very difficult to get the correct lighting, and combined with so many medical people going in there at the time, and to get close in to get this shot. but it captures the first breath of life. And because the baby's gasping for air, and yet it's still connected to the mother, and it's a very, very strong piece.
Congratulations again, really good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Julia Unger,
And where are you from?
Granite Bay, California.
And what do you have here?
It's a girl holding a city, kind of shielding it from the darkness of the rest of the world.
And you're the mom?
I am a proud mom.
Tell me about being a proud mom.
Very proud mom.
Well, it's called a visitor, and that's because you don't know, by first looking at it, if the visitor is the fox or me. That's kind of the mystery behind it.
It looks a little like a self-portrait.
Yeah, it is.
I think she did an amazing job. I just love the eyes, the way she drew the eyes, the haunting eyes, and they say so much. That's my favorite part of the drawing.
It's our honor to be able to have the congressman on site and all the other dignitaries, the parents, teachers, and of course the artists themselves here with their artwork.